3, Rockets or Lakers?
The Lakers. Skip, what is this desperation? You know what? After hearing Mike D'Antoni make those comments, this explains why he's never had postseason success. Because he look at teams making adjustment as desperation. That's why his team, they play one style and they're unwilling to make any adjustments. That explains why he's lacked success in the postseason, even though he's had these historically great offenses, because he was unwilling to change. We play how we play, we do what we do. The mark of a good team, the mark of great coaches is that you make changes. You see, why would I just let James Harden just continue to just go one-on-one? Why would I get? That's what the Raptors did to Giannis last year. That's what the Heat has done. That's why they got. That's why the Raptors won 4 straight. Went on and won the. That's why they're down. The Bucks are down this year, 3-1, because teams make adjustments. You're going to talk about desperation. Desperation because I make a change to say this is how we're going to play the Rockets. We're going to jump in and out of zone, 3-2, 2-3. We're going to play some man. We're going to funnel him. Okay, we're going to get the ball out of his hand. That's desperation. The question is, and James Harden says, well, I'm more confident that now, I feel more confident that AD and LeBron James can punish those little guys as opposed to them making another 22 plus more threes. Think about that. You made 22 threes, and you only scored 109 points.
How many did they make in the fourth quarter?
How many did they make in the third quarter to get back in the ball game?
I'm talking about 2 of 12 in the fourth. That's all you need to know.
Skip, they were 7 to 9. Skip,
12.
they were 7 to 9 in the third. They scored 41. They outscored the Lakers 41 to 23. So you just can't say what they go in the fourth. What did they do in the third to get back in the ball game? They scored 20. They dropped 22 threes, scored 109 points, and still lost. So I feel more comfortable that AD and Bron can dominate those guys as opposed to them making another 22 plus threes. That's what I feel comfortable in doing. So we're going to find out. You know what? Since you over there bumping them gums, you yakking and yakking, put some up, put like you tell me. Have the courage of your conviction. Put the dew on the table.
I got it for 5. I got 5 points because that's the spread.
No,
I'll take the Rockets in 5 right now.
No.
Right here, right now. You bumped your gums until you bumped.
Straight up.
What are you talking about?
You got James Harden. You got Russ.
You just said AD and LeBron will punish those little
Punish them. I'm saying we win.
They're just little tiny people trying to guard them. Give me the 5 points at least. You should have the guts.
I do. I'm taking the Lakers straight up.
Put your due where your mouth is.
No, they desperate. Remember, the Lakers are desperate. So y'all should win this game going away.
I'll take the 5 right now. All right, let me explain what's going to happen here. I told you this is going to be a 7-game series. You were about to predict a sweep, and you finally gave Houston 1 game. So you got the Lakers winning the next 3 in a row, correct?
I got the Lakers winning tonight.
Okay, all right. Well, you said it was in 5. Are you changing the 5?
Skip.
Oh, we don't know.
Go ahead.
We don't know
go
now.
ahead.
We put a little asterisk beside our prediction. I said 7. I thought that it would be a bunch of seesaw back and forth adjustments from game to game to game to game. And I thought in game 1 that the Lakers would not be ready for the speed and tenacity of the Rockets on defense and the speed on offense and the speed getting up and down the floor. That proved true. In game 2, I picked the Lakers to win because I thought they would have to adjust to the way Houston plays, which is a very bizarre style that you never, ever see. Nobody in the NBA plays 6'7" and below people across the board, plays 5 of those, plays 7 of those. And by the way, Mike D'Antoni only plays really 7 players. So I thought, yeah, that your team should have won game 2. Now adjustments will get made, and I believe the Rockets will win game 3. It'll be a down-to-the-wire close game, but they're not going to make just 2 fourth-quarter threes. I think they'll make 5 fourth-quarter threes, and that will end up being the difference in the game. And the point is, it's hard to overcome Russell Westbrook when he's a turnover nightmare with 7 turnovers, and when in the fourth quarter he goes 1 of 5 and 0 for 3 from 3.
Kind of like Kawhi. But then he had help, so the other guy should have picked him up, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know that Russell did anything to get the game home in game 2, but we'll see if he changes this time. So I loved what James Harden said about our confidence is skyrocketing. Why wouldn't it? They know what happened in this game.
Yeah,
they know they were down 21 points early in the second quarter, and they know that later in the third quarter, they were up 85-80. That means they went on a 64-38 run. When does that ever happen to a good team like the Lakers?
It happened to the Clippers. Oh, remember the Mavericks did the exact same thing to the Clippers. The Clippers had a 23-point lead. Jenny, you remember that just 2 weeks ago?
These are the prohibitive favorites.
So are the Clippers not a good team? Because the question that you posed to me was, when did that ever happen to a good team?
Give up a 64-38?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Skip, they were up 23 in the second quarter, remember?
Yep.
And the Mavs came back and won the ball game?
Yep, I do.
Are the Clippers a good team? I just want to hear you say it, yes or no.
Yep, they're a good team.
Okay, so it's happened, okay.
64-38, but this was game 2, and this is a game that Houston thought it should have won because it was in position to win the game.
Right.
And so they're hanging on to 64-38, and I love what D'Antoni, he's not afraid of the Lakers. He's just saying they got desperate. So what did they do? They jumped James at half court every time with 2. So they're going to trap the ball out of his hands.
Yes.
And then they're going to fall back and play zone.
Yes.
And Russell wrongly decided, I'm open. I guess I got to shoot threes and jumpers over here.
Right.
No, you don't. You got to just take the ball as soon as it touches your hands and go at the basket as hard as you can go, because all of a sudden it's 4-on-3 because 2 are out there with James.
Yeah.
So it's 4-on-3. Somebody's going to get a wide open jump shot, or you're going to get a dunk out of it.
He ain't dunking on AD.
Well, you are.
We sag AD back. That's why we got AD.
You'll get to the foul line.
No, AD.
So I love what D'Antoni said. We should kill that. That was the quote from D'Antoni yesterday. They should.
Yeah.
They should kill that trap. And it's not like nobody's ever tried to trap James Harden. He saw it all year long. That's just what people do to James Harden. But they weren't quite ready for the Lakers to play zone behind.
Let me ask you a question.
Zone?
How many times they played a team that had 2 players that were AD and LeBron? See, trapping is one thing.
Yep.
But you got to realize, AD gonna punish PJ. He's gonna punish Covington. He's gonna punish Gordon or House. LeBron James, they can't stop LeBron.
Okay.
So now what?
Give me 5.
No.
Well, after what you just said?
Whoa.
They can't stop. They're going to punish.
Whoa.
They can't stop them, and they're going to punish.
You just told me they're going to make 5 threes. Well, they're going to make 5 threes.
Well, that's my prediction. Okay, that's not your prediction.
No. So you don't give me 5.
Give me 5 points.
Give me 5 points.
What are you talking about? I'm the hopeless underdog. I don't have anybody who measures up to AD's waist.
You got James Harden for the 3rd consecutive year, averaged 30. Here's a guy that's also led the league in scoring, 3-4 years. So you got the guy that made more free throws than field goals. So for me, Skip, what you want?
You know, I agree with the premise, what Frankie V said after the game, where he was talking about when he's in attack mode. And I'm thinking, duh. Yeah, I've only been saying that since 2004.
But Skip, the thing is, we keep talking about the Rockets can play better. The Lakers
Wait
can
a second, you didn't. I just threw out a point.
What?
Yeah, they're at their best when he's in attack mode.
Yeah,
I need to know why he's not always in attack mode. I saw him in attack mode for like 2 minutes in the game at the 1st or the 4th quarter.
Here's the thing, though, Skip.
Wow.
Here's the thing, Skip.
Interesting.
You got to realize the Rockets are playing zone too. How do you tackle zone? How do you get to the basket of zone?
They're playing amoeba defense.
Exactly, zone. So he found a seam and he was able to get there. But it's easy, Skip, if they can make some shots. If I kick it to you and you make some shots, now all of a sudden that opens the lane up. Well, if nobody's making shots like they were in game 1, they just pack it, just like they do against Milwaukee and Giannis. Y'all ain't making no outside shots. Why are we gonna go out there and contest? We're just packed down in here and we're gonna keep it from the basket.
Do you realize the Rockets play only 7 people? They played Daniel House the other night for 22 minutes and Jeff Green for 21 minutes off the bench.
They played, they played Doc's son too, Austin.
Well, he played 7 minutes.
That's the play he played.
Well, he barely plays. So they basically play 7 men.
Right.
And nobody gets in foul trouble? How is that possible? You got the ultimate freight train. You got the king.
But Skip, you already heard this. Reffing LeBron James is like reffing Shaq. It's hard because is it a charge that he doesn't get the call? If they call the fouls for LeBron like they call for Harden, they be playing with 2 players.
So LeBron James is 2 inches taller than the tallest Rocket, and he can't just freight train to the basket like every time down the floor? get them in foul trouble?
No.
Run them off the
Because
floor?
you get charges. I mean, 18-wheeler.
Really?
But when it's on the 4-5, there's things. You have to wait till the lane opens up and go around.
Wow.
So that's what we're going to do, Skip Bayless. But let's not pretend like the Lakers can't play any better. Because remember, in Game 1, the rebounding was even. In this game, they were only +6.
Yep.
So we need that disparity to open up. We need to be +10, +15. Because if you're close to them in rebounding, you're going to be in trouble because they're going to turn you over because they're so active with their hands. They're such a small team. They're going to knock balls out of your hand on the process of you going up. So you need to increase your rebounding. We got ran a little bit, but we got this tonight, though.
Don't let AD go cold and all those solo.
Okay, don't let James Harden go cold.
He's often hot and cold, hot and cold.
Okay.
This will be Russell Westbrook's night. He will snap out of it. He will get back to playing Russell Rocket Ball, which is very different than Russell Thunderball. Russell Rocket Ball is head down, drive to the basket, and do all those little things like scrapping for rebounds and playing defense.
The man had COVID.
Yep.
We still don't know the effects that it's had on him.
Yep.
Maybe he's shortness of breath. Maybe the heart. So we know that it has an effect on internal organs. We just don't know the effects of which it impacted Russ's game. So can we give it a benefit of the doubt and just start dumping on?
You're hoping that COVID is the reason that Houston loses, right?
Oh, my God, Skip. See how you did that?
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Where was this criticism in Game 1 when it was 24-9-6? I didn't hear anybody say a thing.
Well, he shot poorly.
Okay, but you didn't say a thing.
And he turned the ball over like a demon.
Yes, even in Game 1.
Yep.
And you didn't say a word about Russ.
I said they won in spite of him, but you didn't listen, as usual. I tried to explain it to you, won in spite of.
Down the stretch, he was fabulous.